welcome back to the channel. I am currently in Austin, Texas. I have been traveling around a bit. I meant to come here to just spend a week, play at the lodge, take part in Rampage's 24-hour stream challenge. But then I really liked it here, and so I just extended my stay twice. So here I am in my third Airbnb, pretty much living out of my suitcase for a while. I'm traveling around testing out cities that I might want to live in. I'm a little bit over Vegas. I was thinking of moving to Austin, which is here, or SF, because I have some friends over there, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm just taking it week by week. You may have already seen a couple of my streams on the lodge recently. And yeah, they were the biggest games I have played to date. It's with a fun group and I really enjoyed it. Anyhow, this vlog is to cover my recent trip to Australia where my sister got married. I also went up to the Gold Coast to play the WPT. Although I didn't get to play the main event, I only had a couple of side events because my work schedule clashed with that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the vlog and let's get into it. Oh no.
Remember dentist?
Dentist? Bailey! Oh my god, I have the thing on my head. No, we don't tell you. Wow, that's not bad. Oh, you filmed it! 1, 2, 3, go. Mum, you can't put your elbow on the head on the table. Oh, you bent hers back. What? Well, you just beat her. Why do I get to look? Quick room tour because I'm running late. Bed, little mini kitchenette, and ocean views. Little balcony. Yep, pretty much this is all I really need. So, yep, time to get ready and go play our first tournament, which is a bounty. I'm not sure if it's a mystery bounty. It's a bounty of some sort. I think it's 1300. Probably should have done my research. Okay, this is one of my favorite things that I need in a hotel room. Big counter space for all the mess I'm about to make. All right, ready, freshened up, going into battle. So I'm lost. I came up to this hotel and this is too advanced for me. There's like no buttons anywhere in here because you're meant to press the touch screen outside, not even in front of the elevators, down the hall to access this. But I asked a lady for help, and I think we're on the right way. In the first notable hand of the session, we fumble around and make it $1,200 from the button with ace-8 off. Small blind calls and big blind calls as well. The flop is 8-7-4, and when it checks to us, we throw in a bet of $1,400 and get called by both players. The turn is the 10 of hearts, and when it checks to us, we decide to take a free river card, and it is the king of hearts, leaving us no choice but to fold to small blind's $3,500 bet. Small blind shows a 10, and I think it's fair to say that he didn't just have a 10, more likely to pair or better. Next up, we pick up the Cowboys and open it up in the low jack to 1,000. Button and the big blind call, and we're three-way to a flop of ace-ace-6. Big blind checks,
I bet 800, button raises to 2800, and I decide it's too early to fold, so I make the call, even though it's super dicey already. The turn is the 3 of clubs. I check to the button, who now decides to go all in for about 24,000. This is absolutely huge. No one is ever really taking this line with a bluff, especially not when they say to me afterwards, well, it's pretty obvious you didn't have the ace after I show my hand. So that's when you know you made a good fold, because they're trying really hard to needle you to make you think that they were bluffing in a spot and that you made a bad fold. At least that's what I want to tell myself so I can sleep. Then, on the same blind level, we pick up queen 6 off in the big blind. Under the gun opens it up to 1,000, button calls, and we decide to come along as well. The flop is a dream. It's queen 6 3, 2 spades. We check, under the gun bets 1,500, button calls, and now we make it 4,000. It was kind of on the smaller side, which is a bit of a mistake. Anyhow, we end up getting both people to call. The turn is the jack of spades, which sucks, obviously. It checks around, and then we see that there is an 8 of spades on the river. Sigh. We, of course, check, and when under the gun now bets 13,500, it's pretty clear we gotta let go of our hand. Our opponent declares that he got very unlucky with the 4th spade, when in reality I'm not sure we were calling a river bet regardless, whereas we certainly would have gotten more value with our 2 pair had the flush not come in. Anyways, we let him have his whinge. So at this blind level, we're already getting a bit short, and now we're in under the gun 1 with ace king. We open it up to 1,600, low jack calls, cutoff calls, and now button jams for 7,000, which is amazing, as it now opens up the action again for us to go all in over the top for 22,000. After some thought, everybody else folds, and button turns over king queen. The flop is a sweaty one, as he flops an open-ended straight draw, and the river seems to confuse everyone except me, the loser, who is now down to about 20 big blinds.
Alright guys, it's not going well. Let's just say we had nothing going for us today. We had that 2 pair from the big blind with queen 6 and the guy turned a flush on us. We had that king's hand versus the 2 aces in the flop where the guy just jammed massive on the turn and we just folded that as well. And then we also had that ace king versus king queen hand where the guy rivered a straight. So we are now down to 6.5 big blinds, and we are coming back on the big blind. So we're about to be tiny stack, and this was also the rebuy break. So if I really wanted to, I could have just jammed last hand to forfeit my stack, but I had king 6 off. I don't know, whatever. Let's just spin it up.
Coming back from the break, we now pick up ace 10 off and jam under the gun for about 6 big blinds. And unfortunately, that does not go our way.
So we busted. We had 6.5 big blinds to jam ace 10 off, and under the gun plus 2 jams on top for like 30 something big blinds. And so I just go, well, that's not good. And then the guys next to me are like, oh no, that's good, as if like protection outweighs the fact that someone just jammed 30 something big blinds, like as if I'm not absolutely crushed in this spot. Yeah, protection. So then when everyone folds, he's like, well, there you go, as the guy turns over like ace queen. I'm like, great. Anyway, I am now going to go for a walk because I busted at this awkward time where the satellite to the high roller tomorrow hasn't started yet. That's in an hour and a half. So I think I'm just going to go for a walk, maybe get some food. Yeah, I think that's the play. And then come back and hopefully win a high roller seat, so I don't have to pay $3K. It's actually really nice out. Not too hot, not too cold. And we're gonna walk to Pacific Fair Shopping Center, which is like 21 minutes away, so I'm gonna spend a bit of time there and then pretty much immediately come back. Okay, little joke. I came here and everything is closing because it closes at 5:30. and it is currently 5:21. It's really smart. Alright guys, this is the only thing that was open in the food court. We got ourselves a McChicken, small fries, and this is a weird cup for Coke. I guess I ran out of lids. How stunning is this lighting? I don't think you can tell on camera, but it's a little bit pink, a little bit purple. Just in time for our walk back to the Star to play the high roller satellite.
Normally you do a video when...
That's my hand, by the way.
Well,
Well,
another race out there, they missed you. Could you ask another cat?
second bullet in this milestone satellite. You know what they say. Second time's a charm.
Eight five five. Two. River is an 8.
Okay, obviously I was joking when I said 2 times a charm. It's obviously 3. 3 times a charm. And we are on our third bullet. Takes the cake of the most buy-inspired in a single day with no return. The last one was particularly tilting. It was a satellite. There were 2 tickets left. There were 3 people remaining, and it's a milestone satellite, but it became Survivor because there wasn't enough chips on the table. And I pick up Queens, I'm the shortest stack, and so I limp the small blind because I know the big blind's just gonna jam. And he does, and I snap call, and he has King 7 off, obviously, King on the turn. And the most tilting part was he's like, if you shove, I fold. That's the point! Obviously, yesterday did not go as planned. I should have known it was going to be a bad day from dropping my blush in the morning, having it splattered all across the bathroom floor. And 97% of you will not know what that means because you're dudes. But it's like if you took $70 and just flushed it down the toilet and then it like clogged your toilet and you had to now spend time unclogging a toilet. Thought about changing my flight and just going home today because tomorrow's a lot of day 2s, and if I don't make day 2, what's the point? So we'll see. Otherwise I might just spend a day chilling here or go shopping, go to the beach or something. But yeah, good luck us. We need it.
So on the second day of my trip to the Gold Coast, we played the $1,000 Shark Attack Bounty. I didn't vlog much because I wanted to be a little less distracted, and it paid off as we are still in by dinner break where I meet up with some old and new mates.
So we're here with Chris.
Coconuts.
Cognos, like creek?
Yes, creek.
Okay, apparently Chris is the best player in Australia. How did you start playing poker?
Played while I was playing tennis. I was 17.
Oh, 2 years ago, or?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Well,
yeah.
you've really
Yeah.
risen up the ranks in the 2 years.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Is
cool.
that really interview? So I just make fun of the person doing the interview. Beautiful.
Where do you play now?
I play in Melbourne.
You play in Melbourne?
Bit in Sydney.
Okay.
Bit of the private games.
Okay, cool. So what's a tell that not many people know about that you pick up on?
I find maybe on the turn when people do a bit of a hum and and they think about calling and then
Yeah.
they try and look like they're folding.
Yeah.
They're normally always very strong. And then they call you, you're normally getting trapped.
Interesting. Okay, I gotta be aware because I feel like I do that. And now Chris can read my soul.
There you go. That's the tip
Yeah.
from the best.
Now back to the action. At one point, we were down to 6 big blinds and scored a triple up in this hand to come back from the brink. There were a few more jams and some fast and furious dealing.
dealer in
We
the
end
Star.
up bagging above average for day 2,
Don't
and
screw
we only needed to outlast a few more people in the beginning of the day to be in the money in bounties. So here we are the next day. We get it in early with deuces versus ace 10 off and lose. Then get it in ace jack suited versus ace king and lose again.
All right. The good news is we are in the bounties now. So everybody gets a $1,500 bounty on their head, and the bad news is we have 6 big blinds.
Need one more.
Yeah.
And before you know it, we're all in with king jack from the small blind versus an ace high from the big blind. And sadly, that is the end for us. Going from above average to start the day and almost certainly could cruise into the money to soft bubbling definitely stung a little bit.
Hey, buddy. Where's your mate? So lorikeets are meant to mate for life. So I don't know why this guy's alone. Hey, buddy. Do you want a mate? Yeah, I'll come outside. Please don't leave while I open the door. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hey. I don't have any food to give you, but hi. Come here. Where's your mate? No, actually, where's your mate? Oh, there he is. Oh my god, I found him. Hey. Hey, you two. Bust the tournament as well? Yeah. Honestly, you guys probably played better than I did today. Just punt it off. You know how it is. I cannot tell you how good it feels to be back home. Just walking the city. Everyone's going to work today, but I'm not working. But I don't know what it is. It's like the clean air, the familiarity. The fact I'm going to see my friends for lunch soon. It's just such a nice feeling. definitely not for lactose intolerant people, but
So good. Actually, it's so sad that I dropped that.
was that a good piece?
Yeah.
Let me see it. I think it's still good.